here. So there you go. Let's make this bigger. Oh, okay, back. This is better. Just gonna stretch this. Here you go. Hi guys. Welcome back to my channel, and this is Reina Bonita. In this video, I'm going to show you how to fill up the application to register permanent residence or adjust status for your green card. From USCIS, this is the Form I-485. Expires on October 31, 2020. So, this is for your K2 or derivative applicant. So in this section right here, it says this is only for USCIS. So that means we're not going to fill out in this area because this is only for USCIS. Since we're not going to fill this out, we are going to start right here. Start right here. It says type or print in black ink. So if you want to fill this up using your pen, please always use the black pen. And then it says right here a number excuse me, that is alien number. Since our K2 or derivative applicant don't have an alien number, so you don't need to fill this up right here. And you could also put like NA. It means not applicable to your derivative applicant. So right here, Part 1, information about you. This is the individual applying for lawful permanent residence. So, since I am applying my derivative applicant, I'm going to put my daughter's name right here. So, the family name her using was Binyas, and giving name is Cheska, and the middle name is Palak. So, you have to provide that right here. And then, here, others' name you have used since birth if applicable. Provide all the names you have ever used, including your family name, name at birth, or legal names, nicknames, aliases, or assumed names. If you need if you need extra space to complete the section, use the space provided in part 14. Okay? So since my derivative applicant, she doesn't use any other names, so I should put here NA, NA, and NA. So let's go up here. Family name, NA, so this is not applicable to you. So let's go right here. Other information about you. So this is for your K2 or derivative applicant. Date of birth. So month, date, and year. So since my daughter, my K2 or derivative applicant, she was born on May 24, 2004. So you have to provide that on the backs. And there is a note. In additional to providing your actual date of birth, include any other dates of birth you have used in connection with any legal names or non-legal names in the space provided in Part 14. So, if you ever, in additional provided, so if you ever have any legal or other names that you have used in connection with these legal names, you can provide it in part 14. It's in additional information. So the gender, So she is a female. So I have to put X right here on female. City or town of birth. So since my derivative applicant was born in Butuan City, so I have to put right here. You have to type it down, write it down, Butuan City. So here you go again. It shows in every application the alien number. So you don't need to fill out anything right there. So since we are applying the K2 or derivative applicant. So here in part 1, information about you. Person applying for lawful permanent residence, continued. So this is continuously from right here, from your derivative applicant. Country of birth, number 8. So she was born in the Philippines. So you have to put there Philippines. Country of citizenship or nationality, Philippines. So alien registration number, any number, since she is my derivative applicant, she doesn't have an alien number yet. So I'm just gonna leave it blank, or I can put NA. So USCIS online account, if any. So not applicable, I'm gonna put NA. So US care mailing address. So in this section, since she is under on my care, and I have to put my name right here as a parent, as a mother. So she is under in my house, under in my name. She is my derivative applicant. I will put my name right here, my address. So I will be the one will be receiving her mails from the US immigration. So you put your apartment number like 123, city of town, Emeryville, state, California, USA, and zip code 94608. So alternative or any safe mailing. So if you have alternative or any safe mailing, if you are applying based of the Violence Against Women Act, VAWA, or a special immigrant, juvenile human trafficking, victim, T, non-immigrant or victim of qualifying criminal activity, you non-immigrant, and you do not want USCIS to send notice about this application to your home, you may provide an alternative and safe mailing address. So in care of, this is, I'm going to put my name. You can put your name if you are filing under BAWA. Since this if you are not applying in a VAWA section, you can just put NA on this. Okay, you can put NA if you are not applying on VAWA. So it means it's not applicable to you. And then so let's go to recent immigration history. Provide information for the item 15-19 if you entered the United States passports or travel document. So if you and your K2 arrive here in United States of America using the passport, you can put the passport number right here. Since my derivative applicant, she's not here yet, but she got approved to my I-360 and I'm filing together with my I-485. So that is why I'm gonna put here in my application NA because she's not here yet. And you, if you come here together with your K2, you have to put the passport number of your derivative applicant, the travel document number used at last arrival. You have to fill this out. Expiration date of her travel document, fill that out. Country issued of your passport. If your passport was issued in the Philippines, you can put Philippines on it. Okay? You can just put it right here. And then non-immigrant visa number, if you have any, you can put the immigrant visa number. And the place last of arrival in United States. For example, if you arrive in San Francisco, you can put SFO or San Francisco. San Francisco. Since my daughter, she's not here yet, and I'm filing her I-485, I'm just gonna put this in A because it's not applicable for me. So, date of last arrival of your K2, you have to fill out right here. For example, if your K2 arrived on May 15, 2019, so you can put it right here. But in my application, since my derivative applicant, she's still in the Philippines, I'm just gonna put in A because she doesn't have any immigration history yet. Okay, if you have any questions, you can comment. You can put comment in the section, and I will answer you later if you got confused. Okay, so when I last arrived in the United States, so this one, you don't need to take this boxes right here. Okay? So was inspected for any entry. So for me, because my daughter, my derivative applicant, she's not here in United States yet. So I'm not gonna take this section right here. But for your K2, if you are already here in United States and you've been inspected at a port of entry and admitted as, for example, like visitor or wager, you can check that. If you have to take one of these boxes if you were inspected. So this one, if you were issued a form I-94 arrival departure record, you have to fill this out and your expiration as well. And then so let's go through part 1. Information about you. Person applying for lawful permanent residence continued. So what is your current immigration status if that changed? If you arrive already here in United States, and if it's already changed, you can if your status has changed already, sometimes it took like a week for you to change your status. You can just put like what current immigration you have changed. If you're still like on K2, it haven't changed yet, you can put K2 on it. Okay, provide your extra name exactly appears on your form I-94. So provide your derivative applicant name that was appeared on your I-94. For example, she is Benyas, Cheska, and Palak. You can put your name since she was here already, since she's already here in United States of America. But in mine, I'm gonna put my derivative NA because she's not here with me yet. Okay? So I'm gonna put NA. Remember, do not leave the section blank. If it's not applicable to you, you have to put NA on it. So part 2, application type of filing. So I am filing this form I-485 as a select as a you have to select one of the box. If you are the principal applicant, you can put X. Since I am filing my K2 or my derivative applicant, I have to choose the derivative applicant in it. Attach a copy of Form I-797 receipt approval. So the approval that they sent to you, that is the one, the green one, the 797 that they sent to you. Notice where you have to attach it. Make a copy and you have to attach in this form together before sending it to USCIS. I am applying as a principal or derivative applicant to register lawful permanent residence or adjust status to that of a lawful permanent residence based on the following immigrant category. Select one category. See the form I-485 instructions for more information, including additional instructions that relate to the immigrant category you selected. So you have to, like, for example, this is a family base. For example, number 2A, immediate relative spouse of U.S. citizen, parent of USCIS, of U.S. Parent of a U.S. citizen, if the U.S. citizen is 21 years of age or older, or unmarried child under 21 years old of age, and the citizen of United States citizen form I-130. So if you are, please always read what's been stated right here. If you are individual admitted to United States as a fiancé, that means you come here with fiancé or a child of K1 U.S. citizen form I-129F. K1 or K2 non-immigrant, then you have to select 2C, okay, if you are filing K2. So, if you are filing like widow or widower in United States citizen form I-360, you can select the widow or widower, the 2D. If you arrive here with if you are filing with VAWA self-petitioner I-360, you can select that. So always be minded. Take time to read in every questions. So it's easy to understand. Sometimes if you get confused, do not hesitate to comment me in my section. So employment base, alien workers. So I'm not gonna take this section right here since my derivative applicant, she's not working. So derivative applicant or your K2, since she's not working, you don't need to take this boxes right here. Asylee or refugee, asylum status, INA Section 208 form. So if you are a refugee or whatever, you can select anything right here. Human trafficking victim of qualifying criminal activity. Human trafficking victim non-immigrant form. I never. So if this is not applicable to you, you can just leave it blank, okay? And then let's go to part 2, application type of filing categories. Special programs based on certain public laws. So this one right here, applicant adjusting Cuban. So this is not applicable for us. So I'm just gonna leave this section right here blank. And this additional options, diversity visa program, continuous residence in United States. This form is not this is not applicable for us, to my derivative applicant. So I'm just gonna leave this blank right here. Additional alien worker information. So answer item number 9A only if you selected item. Okay, if you selected only alien workers. So this is not applicable to my derivative applicant. So if you answer yes, any numbers, okay. How is your relative related to you? For example, you can just put X on it, to husbands and wives, sons and daughter, my mother, or whatever. The one who is the principal. So the principal was your mother, so it was right here. This relative is a lawful, because I am a lawful permanent resident, I'm just gonna put X on it. So regardless of the immigrant category of your adjusting under do you hold, if you are in VAWA self-petitioner, you can put yes on it. If not, you can just leave it blank or no. Just leave it blank. In a section 245I, are you applying for adjustment based on the Immigration and National Act and blah blah blah? Section 245. So you can just put no in here in this section because this is not applicable for your derivative applicant or your K2. So information about your immigrant category. If you are the principal applicant, so I was the principal, provide the following information number, receipt number, under petition. So this is not applicable for me. So I'm just gonna put an A in it. Applications type of filing category. Okay, if you are a derivative applicant, the spouse or the unmarried child under 21 years of age, principal applicant, provide the following information for the principal applicant. So I was the principal, so this section is mine. So I'm gonna put my last name on it, Bonita, Reina, and Reina. So my principal applicant number, I'm gonna put it right here because this is applicable for me. Principal applicant's dates of births, then you have to put your birth of dirt. Like my birthday is July 31, 1979. Receipt numbers, principal, underlying petition. That is from you can find that in your NOA, in your receipt. So you have to put it right here. So priority date of principal applicants under petition. So my priority date was 07/30/2018. You can also find that in your NOA, in your receipt from your immigration receipt. Okay? Part 3, additional information about you. Have you ever applied an immigrant visa, obtained permanent residence status at U.S. Embassy or U.S. Consulate abroad? So this is not applicable for me because I didn't apply anything right there. So I'm just gonna put no on it. So if you answered yes, item number 1 complete. So this is not applicable for me and for my derivative applicant. So I'm just gonna put NA, NA, NA. So right here, put NA on it. So add history. Provide a physical address for everywhere you have lived during the last 5 years, whether inside or outside of United States. Provide the current address first. If you need extra space to complete this section, use the space provided in Part 14, additional information. So this is my physical address right now, 1234 Tennessee. So my city of town is Vallejo, and my state is California, and my zip code is 94590. Province, put NA on it. Postal code, NA. And country of residency is USA, United States of America. Date of residence. We moved right here in March 14, 2018. And then if you're still living in the area, put present on it. Physical address number two. If you live any other than of this address, like your previous address, you can just put right here. But for me, I don't live anything else. I don't live somewhere else, so I'm just gonna put NA on it. NA. So I don't want to confuse my filing, so I'm just gonna put NA on it, because I never leave to any other address. Part 3, additional information about you, continued. So, this is also part 3, continued. This is right here to another address. So, I put NA on it because it's not applicable for me. And then provide your most recent address outside in United States where you live for more than a year, if not already listed above. So the street. So before I came here in United States of America, I live in Soy. Soy means street. 112 Ramkhamhaeng. So that is my condominium in Bangkok. So the city of Bangkok, zip code 10240, Bangkapi, and postal code is 10240, Thailand. So from I moved right there on August 10, 2014 in Bangkok, and then I live on the 15th, 09/15 20 2015. So that is my history where I lived before outside in United States. So employment history. Provide your employment history for the last 5 years for whether inside and outside of United States. Provide the most recent employment. If you need extra space to complete this section, use provide in the part 14 additional information. Employer and current. Since my derivative applicant, she's not working yet, she's still a student, or your K2, she's not working, you can just put NA on it. And then here, address of employer, you can put NA since our K2 or derivative applicant is not working yet, put NA on it. NA, NA, NA right here, NA right here. Name of employer and company, NA, NA, put NA on it. NA, NA, country, NA. Okay, so let's move right here in part 3. Additional information about you. Provide the most recent employment United States. So it's the same thing. She's not working. My K2 or derivative applicant, she's not working. So I'm going to put NA on it. NA, just put NA, NA, NA. Not applicable to you, NA, NA. Part 4, information about your parents. Information. So since I was the mother and I was the principal, I am the principal. I'm just gonna put my name right here. I'm the principal applicant. So family name, I'm just gonna put Bonita, Reina, Rina. So don't forget to put your legal name that your legal name that was on your passport. Okay? So parents' first name. So when I was like your single name before you got married, put your Adam, Reina. That's my first name before I got married, okay? And this is already, well, I got divorced already, so I got retrieved my singlesness. But anyway, since this is on my legal document, I'm just gonna write it down right here. And first name at birth, there you go, that's it. And then let's go right here in date of birth. I was born on July 31, 1979. I am female. I was born in Butuan City. Excuse me. Country of birth is Philippines. And current city that I'm living is Vallejo, California. And the country of United States of America. Information about your parents too. So for your K2, this is the biological father. You have to put the name of the biological father of your K2 or your derivative applicant. So his last name is Binyas and given name is Nilo and his middle name is Brian. So since this person hadn't changed his name, I'm just gonna put in A. He's not using any different name though, so you can just put in A. And he was born on May 5, 1980. And his gender is male. City of town, He was born on Butuan City, country of birth, Philippines. Butuan City, current residency, where he lives right now. He's still in Butuan City. And his current country of residence is the Philippines. Okay, let's go to part 5. Information about your marital history. So, what is your current marital status? Since our derivative or K2 applicant is not married yet, you can put X right here, single, never been married. If you are married, is your spouse current member of U.S. Armed? No, just put an A on this because that is not applicable to us. Put an A right here. And number 3, how many times you've been married? Put an A on it because our derivative or K2 applicant, they're not married, okay? She's never been married. So, information about your current marriage. So, put NA on it. NA right here. NA, because our derivative applicant is not married yet. Our K2, she's never been married. And then, NA right here. NA. So, just leave it blank right there. Information about your prior marriage. If you have been, so this is still for our derivative or K2. So, since they are not married, put NA, everything right here. NA, this is part 5 information about your marital status. Okay, put NA because our K2 is not been married. Part 5. Information about your marital history, NA. So this is for our K2 since our K2 or derivative applicant is not yet married. So just NA. Part 6. Information about your children. Indicate total number of living children. The term of children includes the biological or children. Just put in A and this because this is not applicable to us. Since our derivative applicant don't have a children yet, just put in A. Okay? Because they don't have a children yet. So here in part 7, biographic information, ethnicity, select only one boxes. So Hispanic, since I'm not a Hispanic or Latino, I'm just gonna put not Hispanic or Latino. Race, and select all applicable boxes. White, Asian, Black, African, American, Indian, Native Hawaiian, or Pacific Islander. So, since I think I am in this category, there is no other than we can just like put Asian in it, you know. And then, yeah, Asian. And then, number 7, biographic information continued. So, this is the biographic for your K2 or derivative applicant. So, my children, my derivative applicant, she is 5 feet 2 and 100 pounds. She was 100 pounds. She had black hair. She had eye color. Her eye color was black, and her hair is black too. So part 8, general eligibility in admissibility grounds. Have you ever been member or involved in any associated? So you have to always read everything to understand the question. So this is not applicable for my derivative applicant. So I'm just gonna put no on it, and then if you answered yes, so this is not applicable for our derivative applicant of our K2, just leave it NA. NA until right here, membership NA. Put NA, everything NA right here because this is not applicable for our derivative applicant. So let's go to part 8. General eligibility inadmissibility grounds. So answer. So I'm not just gonna read this one by one, guys. So to make this video shorter. But I would advise you to read everything. And then, like this, number 1 question. Remember, this is a very sensitive question. You have to answer it properly. I'm just gonna read short shorter, right? Okay, so to make this video not too long, have you ever been denied admission to United States? Since this is not applicable for our derivative or K2, just put no in it. Always understand the question. Put no, no, no. Okay, so no right here. No, no, no. Let's jump out to part 8 again. This is continuously. So no, 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 no. Put everything no in it. But remember, always read. If there is something like applicable to you, just put yes. If you think it's not applicable to you, put no in it. Security related, like engage in any activity, violates or evades in law relating, so put no in it. Engage activity, United States, no, no, no. Always read the questionnaire, okay? So let's go to, this is continued for that general eligibility part 8. This is still continued. This is a really long question and answer, guys. So always, as advice, I advise you to always read carefully. Take time to read so you know the question too. So for me, because this is not applicable for my derivative applicant, I put no on everything. Still, right here, public charge, no, no. Public charge, ground, no. And then this is continuously for affidavit support under section. So this is not applicable for my I-485 derivative applicants or K2. I'm just gonna leave this part right here blank. Okay? Put blank right here, right here. If you have ever failed or refused to attend, remain, blah, 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 any removal proceedings, put no in it. So right here, everything is no. If you answer no, no, not applicable to my K2 or derivative applicant. Part 8, this is still continue. This is a really long question and answer, so you can just put no in it. But remember, as I told you, always read the question and answer it properly. And then I put no. If you, I'm this one, just leave that blank. We're not gonna take that item because that is not applicable for our derivative applicant. Are you requesting an accommodation because your disabilities or whatever impairments to you? No, no, because we don't want that. Okay, I am a deaf. Just leave that section. I'm a deaf or whatever. If you are a deaf, if you think this is applicable to you, you can just answer right here and write down right here. But this is not applicable for me and to my derivative applicant. So I'm just going to leave this blank. Part 10, applicant statement contact. Information, certification, and signature. Okay, there you go. So, applicant statement. I can read and understand English and have read, understand this question of this application and my answer is question. So, since we don't have an interpreter, just leave this blank. Okay, leave blank right there, leave blank right there. So at my request as a preparer, that is me, I'm just gonna put right there because I prepared this for my derivative applicant. So applicant's information, like put my put the principal's telephone number right here and the email, that is me. So I will be the one who will be receiving her USCIS mails, email, and telephones. Applicant certification. I understand that USCIS may require me to appear for an appointment to take in my biometrics, fingerprints, and photograph and signature at the time. I am required to provide biometrics. I will require to sign all reaffirmingly that I review and understand, always read everything. Applicant signature, so you can just let your derivative applicant sign right here, your K2, or I think the mother can do it too if your child, your K2, don't know how to write yet because she's too little. But mine is she was already 16 years old, and she can just write that. She can do her signature too. And date, don't forget, always don't forget the signature and the date. Note to all applicants, if you do not complete, fill out this application or fail submit requires listed the instruction, USCIS may deny your application. So please always be minded that always answer the question, and if you think it is not applicable to you, just put in a unit. Interpreters, this is only for if you have an interpreter. You can put the name of your interpreter right here, last name. Since I don't have an interpreter and it's not applicable for my derivative applicant, I just put in a unit. So part 11, the interpreter's contact information in A, because I don't have interpreter. So that's only for people who have interpreter. But me, this is not applicable for me, so I'm just gonna leave it in A, okay? In A. Oops. And then part 12, contact information, declaration, and signature for the person preparing this application. So that is me. I am the principal and I prepare this for my derivative. So I'm just going to put my last name in here, Bonita, Reina, and just leave it blank right there. If any, that is not applicable, I'm just going to put in a unit. So my preparer address, I am the preparer. So I'm just going to put this address right here. I'm just going to put this address right here. So I will be the one who will be receiving the mails, okay? So preparer's contact, be sure that to put your numbers on it, the daytime number and the preparer's mobile number, that is me. Always put the legit number, so the immigration, anything happening to your application, they can just call you right away. And then your email, because they will email you about the update of your application. Part 12, contact information, declaration, signature. This is continued, okay? It's part 12. I am not an attorney. Because I am not an attorney, I'm just gonna X this, select this, accredited representative. So that is me, because I am the preparer statement. I am not an attorney. But if you have an attorney, let your attorney fill this out, okay? And your attorney also can guide you. Preparer signature. So this is my signature right here. Remember, always use the blank ink, okay? Always use the blank ink. Preparer signature, that is me, the principal. Date of signature, I'm gonna put the date when I fill this out. Excuse me. And then, do not complete part 13 until the US is okay. Part 13, this is not for you. So just leave this blank right here, the part 13. And the part 14, additional information. This is the additional information on the top that they always mention. If you have more information about your extra addresses, you can put right here, okay? Like if you live in more addresses, like if you move different places, you can put it right here, your address, your alien number. But since this is not applicable for me, I'm not gonna put anything on it. But anyway, thank you for watching my videos, and hopefully this may help you to bring your family right here, your derivative applicant, your K2, and how to apply your application for permanent residence. Anyway, thank you so much, and if you have any question, don't forget to comment me in the comment section, and I can reply you right away. Thank you.